Oh, Mr. Reddock?
What up?
Yes, sir. I want to thank you for your patronage. I am the general manager over at Fogo de Chao. We had you in here the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and we're very honored to have you. We see that you enjoyed yourself, and we welcome you back at any time at our exclusive VIP section that's in the upstairs dining area.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing about it is we just wanted to know if the portion of the bill that you had that did get paid, we understand that things come about. You guys seem to be enjoying yourselves. We didn't want that to be of an issue. And the table next to you, and there was one in front of you, basically had that bill put on the tab, and we allowed that because, you guys seem to be a big party, and we didn't want to question anything. We do respect that Black Lives Matter. We uphold that. We honor that, and we also honor Martin Luther King Day and all the other days that come along with the great heritage that you guys have contributed to this country.
Thank you.
So, certainly, sir. With that being said, there's about a $3,500 portion of the bill. We just would like to know, how would you like to pay that today? We do accept MasterCard, American Express, and we have a routing number, and checking accounts are welcome as well. So, however you like to pay that, sir. I have Francesco right next to me. He's willing to take your accounting information, and we can get that paid for you and get you. Just really quickly, I have to add, with the VIP section, like we noticed you had steak on the ice rock. We have actual meteors that come from out of space that are flaming hot, and we're able to contain those with the scientists that we have, and we put sizzling steaks on those, and they are grilled to perfection, sir. So you'll have that free next time you come into the restaurant, the VIP section.
Thank you so much. But we have DC food stamp. We could pay that with. Can we do that?
Well, sir, I'm not so certain that that's going to be acceptable. Mayor Bowser, we work with her closely. She comes in here on occasion, and with Berry Farms and her trying to take over Duke Ellington, she said no more food stamps could be allowed for establishments such as ours. We're trying to just change some things. We understand that everybody might not be able to, experience a Fogo de Chao, but the food stamp, we're not able to accept that.
That's right. That's all we have, sir.
Francesco, can you get the authorities on the line? We're going to have to. Mr. Reddock, if you could kindly give us your address, we'll send someone over and we can handle this immediately.
Oh, I sound Niceville.
The conversation with E and D. If you heard what was just played, it was an improv that I normally do with some of my friends, and E seemed to enjoy it. It cracked me up because I said, let me do something different, and I normally just do those on the fly, but I said I'm gonna record this time. And so that was real time, and that's normally how he knew it was me, of course, but I'm staying in character, he's staying in character, going along with the joke, and we keep it going like that until one of us break.
It's really good. I really enjoyed that.
That, and I think that's the joy of doing stuff like that too. You have to always kind of. You got to keep life fun, man. That's my opinion. Food experiences part 2. He had a birthday celebration. He invited me out. Went out to Fogo de Chao. It is, and as I mentioned before, it's a beautiful establishment. It's down on I want to say off of Pennsylvania Avenue, and right near the old Pavilion. And so the first time I actually was able to experience the food was in a work setting. Our supervisor normally takes us out to show us appreciation. Something kept telling me it was going to be like what we mentioned in the first podcast surrounding this food experience, where DC has this notorious kind of hype around certain restaurants that, in my opinion, just don't really deliver. And Fogo de Chao, for me, add that one to the list. So here we are, 2023, and it is March. Have you been anywhere as of recent that has blown your mind, or not even in this area, but just in general? Is there anywhere you've gone where you were like, oh, man, this was a great food experience?
Well, I did go somewhere. Well, I want to talk about some food, like the food trucks around DC.
Like, what food was there?
Caribbean food. The guy's name is Keiki. That was good. It was good. That's not something I've done a lot, but it looks like some of the buzz is that people are going to food trucks.
So people don't realize it, but you know, some cooks have their own. They bring their own stuff to the table from a recipe standpoint, and if some don't follow what the normal recipe of how something is made, that could be a game changer for us. Tune in for part
Okay.
two to the next part of the episode, food experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly. D and E. So tune in for part two.